Supply chain disruptions and worker shortages impacting every single industry during the pandemic. But now, thanks to those issues, students back inside schools are potentially missing out on a key meal. Thanks for watching the news at 5. I'm David Custer.
And I'm Meg McLeod. Nationwide, many schools' food deliveries have been delayed or they just don't come at all. And some mid-Michigan schools are now facing the same issue.
TV5's James Felton spoke with the state and a local school food director about how they're tackling the problems and when things could turn around.
It might change the menu, but it doesn't mean we haven't been able to serve lunch.
A nationwide food, labor, and supply shortage is having an impact on local schools. Dawn Pulley is the food service director at Bendel Public Schools. She says her staff is working a lot of additional hours to make sure students get their lunch.
We're using every distributor we possibly can to find things. Going to the grocery store, going to Gordon's, ordering from a second supplier.
Bendel Public Schools isn't alone. Diane Golzinski, the Director of Health and Nutrition Services at the Michigan Department of Education, tells us schools across the state are feeling the pinch.
2 weeks ago, we got a call from our distributors that they were not able to deliver any food at all to schools that week because they had no food in their warehouse.
Golzinski says there's a lack of workers at every level of the food supply chain.
It's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Most of the stock that may have been built up in warehouses is now depleted. And so until we can get everyone up and working and childcare centers open, it's probably not going to see a lot of relief for the immediate future.
But Golzinski tells us despite the shortage, school meals will never be marked absent.
It may not be what's on the menu. It may not be what they wanted that day, but there will be food every day of some kind that we will be able to serve to the children.
In the meantime, Pulley is asking parents to be understanding, telling us it's taking her staff hours and hours to do a job that used to take 30 minutes. She wants parents to know every effort is being made to get students what they want.
Talk to your kids, and if you don't get barbecue sauce, it's not because we didn't order it. We tried.
James Felton, WNEM, TV5.
The state says it is working closely with the federal government to help schools get reimbursed for paying higher prices for food, as well as to be able to pay higher hourly wages for workers while also trying to bring in additional workers.